Good morning. Welcome to the Timbo Show, starring Tim Faulkner. How you doing today? I'm the chief cook, bottle washer, executive producer, creator. AJ Henry, the co-creator. Bryce Cook, supervisor producer. William Cooper, executive consultant. I have a special. I don't own the rights to this music, because my name is not Prince Rogers Nelson. How y'all doing? I got one topic. I have guests that are trying to come on the show. I'm waiting on him to come in. But in the meanwhile, I got a backup show. Got a couple topics. I'm going to do more than my one topic, because the crowd been asking for more. They said 10 minutes not enough for Timbo Show. I don't own the rights to this music. That's the greatest musician in the history of the world. I have a couple topics and one guest. Welcome to Timbo Show, starring Tim Faulkner. I'd like to say hi to my worldwide audience. Yeah, I got that message from my friend down in South Africa. Waiting on my guest to request. Yeah, my show is interactive. Therefore, if you wanna get on my show, you can tap in. I'll talk to you. I have point counterpoint. Thank you, Prince. All right, welcome to the Timbo Show. Well, on with it. Well, my first topic today, while I wait my guest to call in, is I don't know about the rest of the country, but Chicago, they're having teen takeovers. That's right, teens get together on their iPhones or whatever, because they all love iPhones. And they decide to just congregate and jump on people's cars and jump in front of the police, just run amok. And some of the politicians are saying, well, they don't have nothing to do. Therefore, they want to act like idiots and just congregate and jump out and act a fool and twerk and just act a total nut. But because they really need to open more parks for them and stop making an excuse for the little brats. My suggestion is, I spent time in the United States Army. And when we went to the field, we had what they call GP medium tents. General purpose. You could put about 20 people in there with some bunks. You know, you don't want the kids sleeping on the ground. But what you need to do is get some GP medium, about 10, 20 of them, and every time they have a teen takeover, you put them bunks in the 20 in the GP medium and arrest them. If you breaking the law, congregating when the police tell you to break up, you breaking the law. I don't care if you 15, I don't care if you 20. Sometimes you got to teach them some discipline. Because mama ain't doing it. Daddy ain't doing it. Because anybody know you just don't go take over folks' neighborhood. And I'm about sick of it. I mean, law enforcement needs to enforce the law. Well, you know, they really need something to do. Yeah. Lock them up for about, I don't care. If you break the law, you need to be locked up. Because they'll learn that. They'll be like, no, man, better not go to such and such. Because they'll put you in jail. No. All this is excuses. They just out there just run them up. I have zero sympathy for them. Because everybody I know, we grew up to. We were bored. I grew up in Mississippi. We ain't had nothing to do half the time. But that didn't mean we went to over town, started jumping over cars, and just wilding out. And while I'm on that subject, I'm 66 years old. And I'm coming up with another law, another Tim Faulkner rule. I don't think my guests don't come, so I can just rant, right? I can just keep ranting. I'm not against twerking in a strip club. I've been to strip clubs. Of course I did. I was in the service. I went to a lot of strip clubs. And I've seen women dance. I saw all of that. But all this out on the street, just shaking your butt, y'all need to stop that. And if you don't do it, if your aunties or your mamas or your grandmama's not telling you, Timbo is telling you, that don't look classy. You look a hot mess. And while you're at it, take them bunnies off your head when you go outside. If you can't get your hair prepared to go outside, well, you probably shouldn't go. You go out, then you twerk, and then you run around, ain't no good men. Why would a man want you when the first thing he sees you shaking your butt? Oh, that's going to be my new wife. No. They was like, no, I can do better without this. No, somebody needs to, like we used to say down south, a lot of these kids ain't got no home training. One of the reasons they don't have no home training because everybody's materialistic, no morals, no nothing. A lot of the time I look around, I say, why do we fight civil rights? Like we wasted our time out there trying to, because they just let us down all the way. I mean, you just walk through the neighborhood and kids just take over your street. They won't take the garbage out. They won't cut the grass. They want the new designer shoes. They feel like you didn't accomplish what you should have because, well, we ain't wealthy like certain people. Y'all really didn't do anything. They don't know what the hell we went through. And they trying to take it back, and then they sitting up, a lot of them, well, Trump is a better option because he's a business. Man, Trump them try to take y'all right back to where we started and fought y'all to get up out of. If you don't believe it, all you got to do is look at the documentary when you're on YouTube. They have documentaries showing what we went through. Y'all, you can look it up, but y'all look up the sports from 1985. Look at what we went through as civil rights. And now y'all sitting up saying, well, we've been on the Democratic plantation. Democrats haven't done anything except get you out of, gave you civil rights, voting rights, and fair housing. But now they're revising. Oh, the Republicans, the Republicans turning into, the Dixiecrats turning into the Republicans. The Dixiecrats were the Klansmen from the South. And in 1964, 65, 66, Barry Goldwater started. Richard Nixon, Lee Atwater perfected it. All the Southern Democrats turned into Republicans. And all the Klansmen you called, oh, but they were Klansmen. Yeah, they were. But now they're Republicans. But y'all don't study history. You study what they tell you. If the algorithm on TikTok tell you something, you believe it. No, it was called the Southern Strategy. The Southern Democrats, which were Dixiecrats, they became Republicans. And y'all still saying, well, the Democrats were KKK. Yes, they were. But them same Democrats are now Republicans. And they MAGA. But y'all don't study history. Y'all don't study anything, really. Whatever TikTok tell you, that's what you believe. 90% of the stuff on TikTok is fictitious. So I guess my guest is not coming. So my rant is over. So let me cover it up. Let me cover what I told you. If kids go out and do a teen takeover, they should just bring buses after buses and take them and put them in GP meetings. That's my first topic. My second topic is basketball. I know y'all hear me talk about the National Football League all the time. But I've pretty much given up on basketball because all they do is shoot threes and play no defense. But then there's a generational player to come along to get you back involved. And the generational player I'm talking about is Victor Wembanyama, a Frenchman whose father is from Africa. He's 7'5", can shoot threes, can take you off the dribble, can dunk, play defense. And he's passionate about the game. He's Michael Jordan, but he's about a foot taller. That's where I feel. You never know what dude's gonna do. So for all you not watching basketball, I advise you to watch the finals this year. Because Victor Wembanyama is something special. I mean, he'll hit a half-court three-pointer, then he'll go dunk with his left hand, he'll dunk with his right hand. He'll make a pass. I mean, the guy's something marvelous. And if you gave him on basketball, like a lot of people in my age we did, give it a shot. Because Wembanyama is the guy. Wembanyama. And my third and final topic is, because I'm getting a little hungry and my guest's not going to make it, because really it's my cousin, Terry Faulkner. And he was supposed to be on there, but he's probably down at his lot, making a deal, because he make deals down there. It's 119 horses. If you're looking for a car, you go in there and you tell Terry that Timbo sent you, and he's going to give you the best deal possible. And also, if you're looking for a ride to the airport, he can take you there in style, because he rent out luxury cars. Also, if you got a prom person, he your man. So just go down there, and when you walk in there, I don't have a QR code for you, but the QR code is Timbo sent me. And then I guarantee he's going to get you something off the deal. So go down to Terry's dealership, right at 119th Austin. But my final topic is Donald Trump is clueless, not in Seattle, but in Washington, D.C. He started the war February 28th with no exit strategy, and not knowing what all 7 presidents since Iran took over, the Islamic people took over in 1979. They knew. They talked bad. They said, oh, well, we need to blow Iran up, bomb Iran. But they knew not to do it. Because there's a little waterway that Iran controls that controls 20 to 25% of oil in the world. And if you push them up against the wall, they're going to say, okay, we can't beat your Navy and Air Force and Army, but we sure can control this waterway. That's called strategic. The United States is winning tactically, but tactically we won in Vietnam. Tactically we won in Iraq. Tactically we won in Afghanistan. We always win tactically, but strategically, Iran is in the driver's seat. Because Trump can huff and puff and blow their house down, but it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to bomb them out to the Stone Age. They say, okay, well, you bomb us, we're going to bomb your bases right over there in the Persian Gulf states. And they've hit 217 structures in the Persian Gulf countries. They've destroyed 15 of our bases in the Persian Gulf countries. However, the United States media is not covering it because Trump got them scared. But the international media knew. Every time Trump attacks them, they don't try to attack the U.S. They just shoot at their bases over there, and they shoot at their countries over there, allies. So Iran is in the driver's seat. So don't believe what Trump telling you. Trump them going to tell you, oh yeah, We got it. If you won the war, why don't you just declare victory and leave? When General Eisenhower won the war against Japan in 1945, on the deck of the Missouri, the Japanese came with the hat in hand. He didn't say, I'm going to bomb you anymore. They said, okay, y'all win. We give up. We give up. But Iran ain't saying that. Iran making jokes about him. So don't let this United States media you fool you. Trump control them. Because they all want to merge. And Trump is not allowing them to merge with the other corporations. So they put pressure on them to not to cover story. But their media all over the world is covering it. It's 17 bases in the Persian Gulf been hit or destroyed. The 5th Fleet command headquarters was blown up and the commander had to move. He had to go mobile. The 5th Fleet commander is a 3-star admiral. But of course y'all don't know that. That's why you need Timbo for this. But like I said, I'm going off on a rant. And I'm not going to spend my whole day ranting because my guest didn't show up. But I gave him a promo. And I ain't charging him anything. So if you need a car on the south, west, or any side, go out to 119 Horses and see Terry Faulkner. But he's probably out making a deal now. Because like our cousin back in the day used to say, now I'm still in their slogan, we make deals if Harvey Chrysler Plymouth. Well, Terry make deals up there at his auto shop. Y'all have a good day. Bye.